welcome to my channel. Today in class 11th motion in a straight line topic, we will discuss various graphs in between position time, velocity time and acceleration time. How the position varies with time, and position is the distance or displacement which varies with time. We will start from position time graph. Before proceeding further, I would like to say, please stay connected till last of the video. I will ask some questions which are very important from the competitive point of view and also conceptual ones. So, let us start, and before that I would like to say, please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for further notifications. Children, it is not only for the class 11th, because after the class 12th, during the class 12th, you are appearing to NEET, JEE exams. So, in the mechanics class 11th portion, it is to be well revised. So, class 12th students also please pay attention on this. And graphical study is very important, that how to learn the situation, in what situation, which graph, how to plot, in what direction, positive, negative, scalar, vector, distance and speed. Scalar quantities, they are never negative. Vector quantities are displacement and velocity. So, how to plot the graph? Let us begin. First is distance time or position time graph. In general, position time graph is written here. So, I would like to give you the from very beginning, as you must be knowing that there are axes, this is plus x plus y and this is minus x and minus y. In the coordinate system, you have read this. This is the, in case of two-dimensional case, this is the plane. So, if the positive x and positive y is to be taken, then only this first quadrant is drawn. Otherwise, whatever is the quantity taken on y axis, and for that negative value we draw here, and this is the origin. So, let us start that suppose there is an object, its position time graph you have to draw as per the situation. So, the first situation is that object is stationary at rest. What does it mean? That time, as per the time, its position doesn't change. How will you show it graphically? You plot the graph for x and y axis, and on x axis you take time, and on y axis you take position. Since object is at rest, suppose whatever is the position here, so as the time spends 1, 2, 3 or whatever is the value, as per the increase in time, the position doesn't change. Then at 1 second you get here, at the time 2 seconds you get the same position, at the time 3 seconds you get the same position. What will be the graph? The graph will be a straight line parallel to time axis. So, for what this graph is there? That for object at rest. So, in this way, if it is asked that what does this graph represent, then you will say object is stationary at rest, or the converse, that plot the graph for object at rest, then you will draw like this position time graph. Next is, suppose the object is moving uniformly in uniform motion. So, again we will take, this is x and this is time. If the motion starts from rest, then you will begin the graph here like this. If the motion starts from certain value, initial velocity, from the initial position, which is not supposed to be origin, then you will draw the graph like this. Here the object is beginning from the origin at time equal to 0, object has not covered any distance, and in this case the object has covered certain distance when the measurement starts. How I have you can say this, that in the racing tracks some athlete is ready to move at one place and some at other place quite ahead of that. So, in this way, this is the situation when from origin slightly ahead another player is starting from here. So, this is the starting point. At the starting point some position is existing here, and here at the starting point position is 0. Now, in these two graphs the same point is that there is a constant slope. What is the meaning of slope? Learn that from the positive x axis direction, whatever is the angle made by graph, that is theta, and if you consider that this is the point at the graph at which the time is suppose t, and here the position is suppose x, this is the position time graph, its value, then at origin the position is 0, time is 0. So, the slope is, I have written here, change in y axis minus change in x axis. What is the on y axis here? This is final position minus initial position. So, in this case you will write here that taking the final and initial position, what is slope? Slope, as per the slope you will write here x minus 0, again I am saying final position minus initial position, upon final time and beginning time at the beginning. So, you will write x t minus 0. So, what is this? This is the distance upon time or displacement upon time. Listen, if the displacement upon time, then it is velocity, distance upon time, then it is speed. We have read earlier what is distance upon time, that is speed, displacement time, that is velocity. In this graph you can say that object is moving with constant velocity. Why? Because slope is not changing anywhere. Anywhere theta is same, that is from horizontal the value of theta is same. Similarly, here the theta is same at every point, and this is also the graph for uniform motion. Uniform means constant, that object velocity is constant. Object velocity is not changing. So, in this way this is uniform motion. This graph represents uniform motion, or the object is moving with constant velocity. Slope is also another way. If in a graph theta is given, find the velocity, then you know this slope is also represented by tan theta, tangent of theta. So, this is also represented by tan theta. A very important question I have seen so many times, it is asked that there are two objects, one is A and another is B. This is the position time graph for the object which is moving fast. You look here, suppose this B is making the angle theta 1 and this A is making the angle theta 2. Since theta 2 is greater than theta 1, both are less than 90 and larger is the theta less than 90, more is the tan theta, more is the slope. More is the slope means more is the velocity. So, velocity of VA is greater than velocity of B. Sometimes angles value is given, this is 30, this is 60, then tan 30 1 by root 3, tan 60 root 3, you will find the ratio, velocity ratio, then you can find. How will you find that? You can put the value of tangent and find. So, these two graphs represent the object in uniform motion. Now, what about the graphs in various positions? Suppose it is given conceptual values of direction of x and t are given, and you know the slope is velocity. So, plot the graph. Number 1, it is given for x positive and v positive, velocity positive. Suppose it is given, how will you plot? You know that xt graph, its slope is what? Velocity, and velocity is positive because it is in the first quadrant, x and t both are positive. Then how will you draw the graph? This one is the graph for x positive and v positive. Another term, suppose it is given the second graph for x positive but velocity negative. How will you find? You know velocity negative, then what is the meaning of negative slope? Learn one thing, that if in any graph the theta is angle less than 90, then slope is positive, and if theta is more than 90, then slope is negative. Then what will you find here? That in this graph you will say here that this is the positive x and this is the time axis. Look here, what does this graph says? That x is positive, yes it is positive, velocity is negative, this is the slope. If this angle from the positive x direction, it is theta, it is more than 90, then slope will be negative. And how will you learn? Whenever you you have used staircases, whenever you go up, then it is positive slope, and whenever you come down, it is negative slope. So here negative slope means if slope is less than, theta is less than 90, then velocity is what? You will say positive. I have written some points here, you have to learn like this. What is slope of xt graph? That is velocity or speed. And here in this case v is negative. Why negative? Because this is tan theta more than 90. You will see here that this slope is negative velocity, it is representing because theta is more than 90. Learn it. Second case, after that, suppose x is negative, suppose you take the third case for x negative, you take for x negative and v positive. Suppose you have to plot, these are the conditions given. How will you plot? Think again, x negative, now you will take the graph, here it is positive x and what is here? Negative x. So here you will point, suppose this is the negative x and v is positive. Then how will be the slope? Slope is positive when it is rising or theta is acute. So you will plot the graph like this. Will it or not? So in this way, this will be the graph because slope is rising and x is negative. Another case, suppose you take for fourth case, x and v both are negative. How will you plot? You take this one quadrant. This is t, here this is t and this is position. X and v both are negative. Then you will plot the graph like this. So you have to fix yourself that slope negative, theta more than 90 and x negative as per the axis, positive axis on the 0 to positive side and negative x 0 to negative side. So this is the graph for x and v both negative. So in the various cases of uniform motion, whether the velocity is positive or negative, you have drawn. So you have to learn these graphs. Now come to the point when motion is accelerated. So make one point clearly in your mind that for accelerated motion, the displacement or position time graph is always a curve. Here you are getting the straight line, no curve. So there is no acceleration. For acceleration, if in the motion, body is accelerated motion, in the uniform accelerated motion, you will find the curve. Look how. Suppose I am taking the examples in which you can find the body is in accelerated motion. Learn that if this is the case where this is the position, this is the time, then you will find that if the graph is like this is the half of the parabola, how will you say the body is in acceleration? Look here, if you draw the tangent at this point, you draw the tangent at this point, because velocity is the slope of xt graph. Here it is curve, then at certain point you have to find the tangent. Suppose at this point the tangent makes certain angle, this one. At this point the tangent makes certain angle, this one. So look, this angle is suppose theta 2 and this is theta 1. So theta 1 to theta 2, the theta is increasing, slope is increasing. What does it mean? The velocity is increasing. Do you know what is acceleration? Change in velocity, rate of change of velocity. So at what rate velocity is increasing? So this is acceleration. So in this way you will find A positive. So you have to decide. Similarly, for the case, it is if the graph is given like this, this is the position time graph, then what will you learn? Look here, that here since the velocity is decreasing, how can you find? You can see, suppose at this point, what is the slope, what is the theta? More than 90. What I told earlier, the more than 90 means negative velocity. Negative velocity means some force is opposing to the motion of the body. That means the acceleration is negative. In general, you have to learn, there are so many curves. So you have to learn this thing, that for the downward curve in the xt graph, this is for positive acceleration graph, and for the convex curve, or this is upward, this is A negative. Learn this, make a trick that whenever you find the graph like this, then this is for acceleration and this is for retardation. So there are so many cases, then how will you find? One thing I would like to suggest you, that make a trick, that suppose a graph is given, then you will have to find the velocity as well as acceleration sign. Look here, that this acceleration is positive and this velocity is increasing, that is positive. Then what happens here? The speed is also increasing. What in this graph? Acceleration is negative, look here, this is the negative, and velocity is negative. Then what will you say? Here also the velocity is increasing but in negative direction. So I want to say that whenever acceleration and velocity is sign, they are similar, there is increase in speed. What about when they are dissimilar? Let us take one example. Suppose here in this graph. In this graph, look, what is going, that if I take the graph like this, it is given the position time graph. What will you observe? That here, if you see what is happening, this acceleration sign you have to compare from this. Is it same? What is acceleration sign? Positive. So you will note down from that trick, that if the concave parabola or like this, then acceleration is positive. What about velocity? You find that this angle is more than 90. So, what is velocity here? Velocity is negative. Then what will you comment? Here the speed is decreasing because both are of dissimilar signs. So, in this way you have to learn xt graphs in various positions. Let us solve this one. Look, this is the xt graph. Suppose this is x and this is t. In this situation, comment, I am giving you few seconds, comment what will be the sign of A, what will be the sign of V, how will you find? Look, I think you will be able to solve. This portion, is it or not? This one. So, what is the A sign? Acceleration sign? Positive. So, what will you write here? This A is positive. What about V? Look, how will you find? Suppose at this point you draw tangent, then what is this angle? If I write here like this, what is this angle? It is less than 90, and if the angle is 90, what is the sign of V? Positive. If less than greater than 90, then what is the sign of V? Negative. That's why I have written these points. Note down in your copy for plotting and studying the graph. So, here the A and V both are positive. That's why speed is increasing. So, whenever both are positive, speed increases, and whenever they are dissimilar, one is positive, other is negative, then speed decreases. Let us take some examples where velocity time graph is given. So, first of all, we will learn that in the velocity time graph, suppose this is the Vt graph. If the object is moving with constant velocity, that is said to be in uniform motion. Velocity is constant. This is velocity and this is time. Velocity is constant, then the line parallel to the time axis. What will you comment for this graph? That what will be the acceleration? Think, if velocity is constant and acceleration is rate of change of velocity, will it change? Velocity is constant. So, here you can say that this is the graph for uniform motion or acceleration is 0. What about the next graph? Suppose this is the graph, it is given here that in this graph, as time increases, the velocity also increases uniformly. Uniformly, why? Because the slope is constant. So, what is the slope of this graph? Velocity increases. Suppose you take here this one and here this one, then suppose this is the 10 second, this is 20 second, and here the velocity, its value I can write here also 10 and 20 meter per second. Then what is the slope? How will you find the slope? Slope equal to change in y axis, that is 20 minus 10, upon change in x axis, that is 20 minus 10. What is its unit? Meter per second. What is its unit? Second. Then what will you get here? This 10 upon 10, that is 1 meter per second square. And meter per second square is what? Acceleration. So, the slope of Vt graph is acceleration, and here it is positive. So, you will write the slope of Vt graph is acceleration, and in this way you will find this is the constant acceleration, uniform acceleration. Why uniform? Because slope is not changing. Here also the various conditions can be given, that plot the graph for V and acceleration both positive. Look, Both are positive or not? We have shown here A is positive, V is on the positive side of axis. Suppose you are told for u or initial velocity negative and acceleration positive. Plot the graph. Think this will be the origin and u negative will be in this side, but A is positive. Positive means rising slope. How will you plot the graph? You will plot the graph like this. This is minus u, so u is negative and A is positive. In the same way, suppose both are negative, how will you plot? This is u is negative and A is negative. How will you plot the graph? Look, u negative, take the value u is initial velocity, negative, A is also negative. Negative means downward slope. This is, so in this way, this is the graph for u and A negative. So many cases are there, you have to learn like this. Now, if the position time graph is given and you have to find the velocity time graph, then how will you draw that graph? Suppose the position time graph for an object is given like this. Such type of questions are asked in the examinations, various competitive examinations too. Suppose the position time graph is given in this way. This is the position and this is the time. What you observe? That the object beginning is from origin, and whenever the object comes to rest, again it is at origin. Then find the velocity time graph. Think, for at this point, you know, the graph has the slope, that is velocity is positive, and suppose from this time t to here, suppose this is 0, this is t1, this is t2. From t1 to t2, you think that suppose you take any point, you find the slope is negative. Then what will happen? The object moves with constant velocity positive, and then after at some time it comes back with the same velocity if the difference is same. How will you plot the graph, velocity time graph? Look here, this will be the velocity time graph. Will it be or not? Look here, this will be the t1 and this will be here t2. This is 0, this is velocity. How? That the velocity time graph gives you that whenever the object is moving, the displacement time graph is given like this, that velocity initially is v, and as time approaches the velocity, you know, slope is decreasing. Slope is decreasing means velocity is decreasing. You know, initially velocity is maximum, then velocity is decreasing. Till what point? Till t1 velocity decreases. So this is, after that velocity again, it is velocity is here at the origin, velocity is maximum. Then what happens? This is the velocity time graph. Then in the velocity time graph at t1, what happens? Slope is 0. So velocity is 0. There is no slope. Suppose at this point, is there any slope? No. Then what happens? t2 downward. Look, displacement has the direction. Then this is in the downward direction. This is the velocity. This is negative. So this is the negative slope. So in this way you have to learn. So if velocity time graph is given, then find the acceleration time graph. Or what is acceleration time graph? Acceleration time graph is, because you know that if the object is moving with constant acceleration, then the acceleration is constant. If the object is moving with the increasing acceleration and at the constant rate, then you can draw this. The slope, it is not mentioned this word. The slope of this curve is called jerk. What will be the slope? This will be change in acceleration upon time interval, that is change in acceleration upon time interval is jerk. Its unit will be meter per second cube. What about the area? Area under AT graph. So, area under velocity acceleration time graph, similar, you know what will be that change in velocity. So, area of AT graph is change in velocity, and suppose the AT graph is given somewhere, I am drawing here. Suppose the AT graph is given like this. This is A, this is T, this is 1, 2, 3, this is time t. Find the change in velocity. Velocity is vector, acceleration is vector. So, change in velocity will be, what will you do here? Area number 1 minus area number 2 plus area number 3, because acceleration is vector quantity. So, in the vector addition, this is in the negative direction. So, this area will be minus, and area of the AT graph is change in velocity. If in case of acceleration time graph is, suppose this is the VT time graph, then what is the area of VT graph is displacement. So, displacement or distance, as it is given, the V is speed or velocity. So, if this is the graph, then change in velocity, again you have to subtract change in distance, displacement. And if it is asked that change in distance, then distance is never negative, then what will you do here? This area number 1 plus area number 2 plus area number 3. So, in this way you have to take the sum. Suppose the distance time graph is given, this is the distance time graph. So, if it is given like this shape, it is not possible. Such type of questions are also given, because at the same time, suppose this time is 2 seconds, two simultaneous positions can't be attained by any object. So, this graph, it can't happen. So, in this way you have to learn so many questions, and I will discuss in the next video that if the displacement time is given, that graph, plot the velocity time graph. If the acceleration time graph is given, plot the xt graph. Then how will you plot? I will discuss in the next video, along with the calculation of some instantaneous velocities to find with the graph. I hope you have enjoyed today. Thank you.